a story. I was playing some Overwatch, as I normally do, and I didn't really think anything of it, so I continue on the game, and yeah, I thought I was just gonna play a bit of Overwatch, but there was a person in the not the live stream, the game,
gonna dispense itself.
and he wasn't that friendly, and I have already reported him and everything I need to do. Basically, okay, it started off in the game, I was just kind of playing around, and then Sky goes, yeah, I'm not gonna go do the objective, so my natural is like, I just go, why not? He goes, oh, because you guys aren't doing shit, so I'm just gonna do what you guys are doing. And I'm just like, what is your problem? So he starts all this bullshit. And he's over here like, oh, well, you guys are all giving me attitude. I was the only one in that party that had a mic. I was the only one there that had a mic, and I didn't even say anything to him until I saw that little bar coming up showing me that he had a mic. So I'm like, then we start getting like into a big fight, and then he starts saying, shut the fudge up or whatever. And he was like, yeah, I'm gonna put you into an alleyway, and I'm gonna slit your throat and all this. I know it sounds fake, but you guys have to trust me. He was making death threats. He was saying that he was gonna kill me. So I actually got a little scared, but I wanted to keep calm.
Back in the saddle
And
again.
so I start talking some shit. And he goes, I forgot what I had been saying, but then he's like, have you ever tasted a man's ball sack? And he goes, cause you're about to be eating one in a few seconds if you don't shut the fuck up. And I'm like, what the fuck is your problem at this point? I don't know what this man, I don't know if he's on drugs or something, but this man is making death threats to me. And
everything can be hacked, and everyone.
This isn't right. I told him I was 12, and he didn't seem like he cared at all. And so yeah, so I'm just kind of, I guess, pissed off. And he continues, and then he's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna slit your throat and all this shit. And I'm like, dude, he says it again. Oh, I'm gonna go slit your throat. And I'm fucking done with this shit. And he goes, I'm gonna shove your ass down I'm gonna shove your head up my ass so far you won't even be able to breathe. And I'm gonna take a wet fucking shit and I'm going to shove your head as far down my ass as I can. It sounded like that. He was, I'm sorry for all those, like, I don't know, 10 or 9-year-olds or 8-year-olds or anything under the age of 9. I'm sorry, but this is just pissing me off. This man had no right to speak to me the way he did. And he was like, I know your address and all this. And then at the end of the match, he goes, alright, see you in 5 minutes. I'm gonna go get there and I'm gonna kill you. So I'm freaked out. And then I report him, I do all that, and then I get a text on my PlayStation. One second. Alright. He went to this blue icon He went to recent players and found my username there. And he went into my profile and he checked out everything. I have pretty much everything there. And he got to see all that. So I don't know. I don't know how to feel right now. This man had no right to talk to me the way he did. And sure, I was fucking saying shit as well. But still, he still shouldn't be saying that. I was saying like, oh yeah, for sure, fuck you and all this shit. And he was like, he was just continuing. And this man, oh my god, he was so obnoxious. Oh my god. This kid, oh my gosh. So yeah, this man, he kept on going at it. He was like, you're a fucking asshole. And he was in my chat. He was in my my PlayStation thing. And I'm pretty sure I have my YouTube on my About Me for PlayStation. So don't be surprised if he's over in the stream right now, saying like, okay, I know where the fuck you live and all this shit. Because this man must be on drugs or something. He sounds about in his 30s or something. This man is terrible. I hope he has a painful death. Oh my gosh. So he continues on the PlayStation chat. And he's like, okay, yeah, I know where you live and all this. So I get freaked out. I tell my parents and all this, and they say, get off. Get off your game. Because, I don't know, apparently this has happened to them on their phone. Because they had been getting some texts. Because I have their numbers linked to my PlayStation. Because for like credit cards and stuff, I don't know why it's linked there, but it is. I have their credit cards linked in there, so he got to see that. And not credit cards, phone numbers. He got to see their phone numbers, and he was threatening my 70-year-old grandma and my 72-year-old grandpa. They didn't deserve any of that. And this man is fucking going ham. Oh my god. So I get pissed. I say, if you don't leave me alone, this is going to court. So he, I don't know, maybe around 15 minutes, he leaves me alone. And I get another text from, I guess his alt account, saying like, hey, I don't know what he said, but it was something like really bad. So at that point, I'm telling my parents, hey, this is his username, so if we go to court or something, we can tell, maybe we could like track him down or something. So I tell him their username. He writes it down in the, what's it called, the little notes for that. He writes it down, and for then I'm fine. And then about 30 minutes, I have to go to dinner, and I leave my phone at the PlayStation. But then I open up the little thing, the phone, and I look at the text message with him. He sent me a picture of the place, the what's it called? The not the address to my house, the sent me a picture of my grandpa's license plate. He said it literally took me like 15 minutes to figure out what it was. At first I thought it was his license plate, but then I tried figuring out who it was because I thought I recognized it, and it was my grandpa's. So then I'm fucking freaked out because his car is literally like right. Okay, so my garage is connected to my house. There's like a little gate, okay? And he likes to keep his car inside the garage. But today he didn't. He left it right outside because he had washed it and he wanted it to dry because we got like a little homemade, or not homemade, kind of homemade, we got like a little car wash or whatever. And so it was out there to dry, and this man takes a picture of it. So I called the police, frightened for my fucking life. He gets arrested, but then I was feeling safe, all that. And then the cops say, not the cops. My grandma says that my grandpa said that the cops said that he was arrested, which I don't believe because this was like 10 minutes after, and the police station is like 20 miles away. So I'm kind of like, should I believe him? Should I not? But then I see this on the news, not the news, I see this on the phone, the text, and I'm like, how the fuck did he get in prison already? The police station, lives 20 minutes away, for Christ's sake. How? How? So, I don't know, but like 20 miles. I don't know what I said. So yeah, so I tell my friends about what had happened. They didn't believe me, and yeah, so they didn't believe me because this shit doesn't just happen every day. And I guess they didn't believe me because they never had that happen to them or something. Which I don't blame them for any of this. I know for a fact that if someone told me this, I would not believe it at all. So, yeah. And then I called my friend on Discord, only to realize that the username was their ex of my friends. Their ex had apparently been using me, or not using me. They were trying to, I guess, at the beginning they were trying to be friends or something, and things just went downhill from there. And they had been using me. They would tried to use me so that they could get in touch again. I don't know how they got my username. I don't know how they got any of that. But yeah. So that, then I felt bad for the man, but at the same time I didn't. So I didn't really know what to do.
Get over here and heal up. I've got you in my sights.
Oh my gosh. Come on.
This old dog's learned a
60
few
seconds
tricks.
remaining.
Anyone need some healing? Come here, get stabilized.
Alright, let me finish this game. This stream. But anyways, I don't know what to do. Y'all help me out in chat. What should I do? Cause like he's in jail. Should I get him out? Like, I don't know what to do.
We all
Victory. Play of the game.
Alright. Well, I don't know what to do, so if y'all have any suggestions, I'd love you guys to tell me, because I'm scared for my life. Oh my god.
Epic.
Ah, impressive, if I do say so myself.
Peace out, guys. Hopefully, if I'm not posting tomorrow, then I'm probably dead. See you guys.